Everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology. Although today I think I'll be using Kipper. I have a special request from Gail. She wants to know about her home state congressperson. His name's John Joyce, I guess. I have my little notes right here. And he's one of the 147 who voted to overturn the election in 2020. So we can only imagine what cards may come through. But anyway, I want to look at his political future, or whatever comes through. Okay, hold it. Let me swap out cameras here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so as usual, I'm using Cheryl Marchetti's Kipper to look into legal or professional issues for this guy's fortune. Let's look at his fortune. All right, John Joyce, Pennsylvania, House Rep. Of course, often the past comes through, even though I want to know the future, but the future definitely, or I'm sorry, the past definitely creates the future. Okay, so John Joyce. Get these framed up as we go, it'll be faster. Okay, so here's our top row. And I might be able to fit the bottom 4 cards over there, so I'll do that as well. Interesting there already. Okay, so second row, John Joyce. His wife landed down here next to the divorce card. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know anything about his personal life. Oh, and then here he is at the bottom, under no control, and all of these cards are in between he and his wife. This is a perfect example of relationship readings and using the Kipper or the Lenormand. You look at what's in between the people. Yeah. Okay, let's take the 4 cards off the bottom. So the bottom card, second, third, fourth. So like this. Let me see if I make sure I fit these in right. I think I cut off last time, and I apologize on that. With Steve Scalise, we had the imprisonment card over here, and I think I had it out like this, and I don't know if you guys could see it. So thievery there at the Capitol, and something with his health. There's a health issue for him. Okay, actually I could go over a little bit. Let's do that. Let's see if yay! Okay. All right, chopstick time. So in the middle here, this is his work. Of course, tied to his reputation, his soul journey he needs to work on. This could be his father-in-law, and this could be his mother. But it's possible that it's not at all, because maybe they're not still alive. But it's possible that it's no matter who these people are, they've been supportive of his work in the past and of his reputation. And that's been the trajectory of his political career. This is interesting. He's headed towards trying to bring in more security into his life, but I don't know who all these younger people are. You know, I mean, I don't know anything about him other than the fact that he voted to overturn the 2020 election. So that can't go well for him in the future unless he tries to hide it and cover it up. But, you know, again, when the person you're reading on comes through at the bottom, you have to remember all these cards are hanging down on top of him. With, you know, all this is out of his control. The only thing that he has under his control in the future is this right here. Is whatever teamwork he has, but it's not going well because he's, you know, tortured with worry and stress about. Maybe this is somebody that he's been with that was not his wife. The only thing that he has going for him is this headed towards his wife. But the divorce card or the illness card or the death card is hanging over her. And when you have these these two cards together near a person, you wonder if they're either in therapy. Maybe there's been some grief in their life and that's hanging over her, and maybe they're not going to get a divorce at all, and maybe this is just what's hanging over her, and she's been getting support for that. And maybe he's supporting her in that. You know, maybe the despair has to do with what she's looking at or been looking at. Maybe he's trying to help her through it, right? That's the best way I could read these cards. The worst way would be, and there's all the degrees in between, right? The worst way would be that he's had some bad partnerships. You know, he's been involved with some shady business practices, and now he doesn't like looking at that, and she's going to whoever this guy is for support to help her get through that, you know. Because you can only imagine how much support the wives give these politicians, and they would need support as well. Let's see, what else is hanging over him? I don't know who this younger woman is. Could be a daughter, could be a creative person that has helped him in his work. Whoever she is, it has to do with work. And tons of communications. This line here shows getting money that he didn't work for, and that's hanging over him. This line here shows hanging over him shows that he's had kind of a clannish attitude. Well, yeah, of course, because this would be the January 6th issue. Now, this, when it comes to violence in the Kipper, this is our violence card, and so this could be documents, text messages, emails, whatever that had to do with the insurrection here. And the investigation into the insurrection. And maybe he had something to do with travel plans again, or maybe this is just his soul journey is to get nailed for this. Could be something new that comes out. Or maybe it's not about that at all, and whomever this woman is got pregnant by him. But usually the little gift card comes along with the child card when there's a pregnancy, but you know, this could be a child that she had. There's that possibility. I don't know. But if there's a divorce that happens, that would be why. And I could be totally off about that. I'm just reading the cards and guessing. Let's see. What is sneaking up behind his back is something he doesn't want to receive. But it's been developing over a long, long period of time. Could be causing him health issues. there's a judicial process involved, or some legal matter, or some new discovery of information, and has to do with making money and the way he got money. Okay, this could be overseas. This could be something with like an opioid crisis type of a thing, and traveling and bringing money, into the state. And it's like, ruh-roh, why is this guy involved? Because I get the feeling there's something there with that. And some discovery. Oh yeah, if we look at this line here, it could be, an investigation into deaths. And maybe he's tied together. I'm kind of, the thing that's popping into my head now, just looking at these cards, is I'm reminded of Joe Manchin's wife and daughter, who were instrumental in raising the prices of the EpiPen and making them double. And they used to, I guess seniors now can get them for like $35, or Medicare, people can get it for like $35 now, thanks to Biden. But look at all these years, and who knows how many people died because they couldn't afford an EpiPen at $600 for two of them, and then the prices got raised to $800. Well, that is on Joe Manchin's daughter and wife, right? So I'm looking at these cards, and because that popped into my head, I'm wondering, was he involved in something like that? Maybe with fentanyl or however you pronounce that, or some other drug that could have helped the community, a drug that could have helped the community. So that's on one level, one layer. On another layer, this could be, because here we have young people in the community and all of that. But on another level, this could have to do with maybe there's something tied with money laundering. Or it could just be this guy's a big fat drinker and he likes to party and hang out at the pub or whatever, the bar, or, in some DC bar. And who's this young woman hanging over him? And does she work for him? And like, what's all this about? Because are there text messages? Is there sexting going on? And like, why is the painful loss card hanging right over his wife? And maybe the therapist or the person that helps him get the divorce, helps her get a divorce, if that's the case. I don't know. I'm kind of bored with this guy by now. Actually, maybe you are too. Let's see. I think that's it. I don't care to go further, honestly, but I do see that he has health issues and legal issues and relationship issues, and maybe something more serious if he's ever busted. But I do not have the imprisonment card here for him, so yeah. So, okay, well, that's all I have. Thanks, Gail, for the question. And you guys take good care. Bye.